When training for a marathon, we think about the training and the mileage and running and sweating. But fueling is just as important for our training. So pre-run snacks help provide the muscles with blood glucose for that glycogen stores breakdown in the muscles that we use and we get from the carbohydrates that we can use while the muscles is breaking down that glycogen on our longer runs, like the marathon. So the things that you're eating should be helping you with your marathon training. So what you eat before and after a run, because you are placing demands on your body, so you will need nutrition and fluid to help aid with that for your performance and recovery. It also gonna help you with combating that hunger while out on that run. Also from energy dropping and from extreme weight loss from sweating. Now, before your run, if you can eat about 2 hours before going out. And now you want to eat with foods that do have carbohydrates in it, like cereal, peanut butter sandwich, and maybe even small smoothie. And this will help you with that hunger while out on that run. Now, if you're shorter on time, try to go for a lighter snack like a dry cereal or toast with jam. And even go for 30 grams of carbohydrates in that food choice. An hour before that run, or you could take some type of gel or energy bar prior to that run. During your run, you want to make sure that you are taking your snacks 30 to 60 minutes into your runs. And make sure that you are avoiding bringing snacks that include fiber, because fiber will cause GI issues on your run. Now you also want to be thinking about bringing some electrolyte replacement on your run, which means that you could either bring some sports drink or you can have fun with it and have coconut water, because coconut water will help replace that lost electrolyte along with sports drink and carbs, but it will also replace that sodium, potassium, and magnesium, which is 3 big electrolyte replacements that we need as runners. And plus, for many individuals, it's very tasty. So you could also think about adding salt to your snacking. And salt is great because it does replace that sodium that you lose through sweat on your run. So you can look at adding 1/8 to 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pour it into your water, and then have salt water on your run. Now you can add either a sports gel, sports block, sports beans. It's like so much different sports supplement that you can use out there. So you can choose the one that you like. I tend to always go for the sports gel. It is great because it helps replace that carbohydrates and electrolytes, and it's also easy to digest. And if you are a runner that likes to have food on your run, then pretzel would be a great idea, because pretzel includes carbs in it, but it has a salt that will help replace that electrolyte sodium. Banana is a great food or snack to have before your run or during your run. And banana also has carbs in it, but it definitely includes that potassium, which is great for muscle cramping to help prevent that. Raisins could be another great choice due to its high in calories, and you don't feel like you're eating in a day after you have finished consuming the raisins. Dry cherries is another great option because it's high in carbohydrates, but the only downside is that it also has fiber in it, which slows digestion. So you don't want to eat a lot of this during your runs. Another thing is gummy bears, which have a lot of sugar in it, so you get some carbs, but due to that high calories, it might not be the best option, but use it sparingly if you want to change it up or add some variety to that nutrition during the run. Now, after your run, you do want to have your post-race snacks to help fuel the muscles and replenish the muscles as well as your body with fluid and electrolytes. So you want to be eating food with proteins and carbohydrates about 15 minutes to 1 hour after a run. Also think about looking at replenishing with food and electrolytes that have sodium in it due to that loss of sodium in your sweat. Now, protein gonna help you build and restore those muscles, and carbohydrates gonna help you with your energy stores. Now, it's a good example of food that have carbohydrates and proteins in after that run. One would be trail mix with some dry fruit, have some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, cereal, pretzels, pita bread with hummus, salted nuts. Yogurt is another great food to add after your run to help speed up that recovery because it has some calcium in it, and it also has your carbs and protein. Now, you also want to be thinking about adding some tart cherries to the ending of your marathon training because tart cherry will help prevent anti-inflammatory. So you can either eat the tart cherry or take a capsule of tart cherry. Now, it's a lot of great tips for that marathon training to help you prepare for it and be successful during, before, and after the marathon. So we actually have a playlist for anything marathon related. So definitely check out that playlist because you know we'll get you right. And we can't wait to see you on the next video. Until we see you next time. Bye bye.